Have you ever stopped to ask yourself why, despite all your efforts, financial abundance seems like a distant dream? Or perhaps you find yourself stuck in an endless cycle of stress, anxiety, and uncertainty when it comes to money, unable to break free and experience true prosperity. It's a reality that many of us face. But what if I told you that the key to transforming your financial reality lies not in hard work alone, but in the alignment of your energy and mindset? The truth is, our financial situation is often a direct reflection of the energy we emit into the universe. What if the key to unlocking unlimited abundance was simply adjusting your internal frequency to match that of prosperity? What if you could align your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs with the life you desire? Not through sheer effort, but through an energetic shift that invites wealth into your life effortlessly. You've likely heard the idea that thoughts create reality, but few truly understand the profound science behind this concept. Researchers like Joe Dispenza have shown that by changing our thoughts and emotional states, we can rewire the brain, overcoming limiting beliefs and old thought patterns. Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich offers timeless wisdom on the mindset required for wealth, while Carl Jung's theories remind us that our unconscious beliefs drive our actions, often sabotaging our financial success. This video will guide you through simple yet transformative techniques to align your energy and thoughts, helping you tap into a frequency that attracts the abundance you deserve. Ready to begin your transformation? Let's dive in. When we look at the challenges people face in their financial lives, we often see a pattern of frustration, scarcity, and a feeling of being stuck. But what if these struggles are not just external circumstances? What if the key to unlocking financial prosperity lies within, in a frequency that can be adjusted with a simple shift in perception and energy? The truth is, your financial reality is not just a result of the world around you, but of the energy you are putting out into the universe. Imagine for a moment that your mind is like a radio receiver. Just as a radio station can only play a certain song when tuned to a particular frequency, your life can only attract certain experiences, including financial success, when you are aligned with the right energetic frequency. If your thoughts and emotions are vibrating on a frequency of scarcity, that's exactly what you will continue to attract. However, if you raise your vibration to match that of abundance, you will start attracting opportunities, ideas, and situations that align with prosperity. This concept of vibrational frequency isn't just metaphysical. It's supported by scientific studies, particularly in the realms of neuroscience and quantum physics. Joe Dispenza, a renowned neuroscientist, has spent years studying how the brain reacts to thoughts and emotions. His work shows that our repeated thoughts and emotional patterns create neurological pathways in our brain that shape our reality. When we continue to think negatively or hold on to limiting beliefs about money, we are essentially reinforcing the neural pathways that keep us stuck in a cycle of scarcity. The good news, however, is that we can change these pathways by shifting our mental and emotional states. According to the principles of quantum physics, everything in the universe is made up of energy, and energy vibrates at different frequencies. This includes not just physical objects, but also our thoughts, emotions, and even our beliefs. Everything we think and feel emits a certain frequency into the world, and it is this frequency that dictates what we attract. When you are aligned with the vibration of abundance, when you truly believe that there is enough wealth for everyone and that you are deserving of it, you will naturally begin to attract the resources and opportunities needed to manifest financial prosperity. So how can we shift our vibrational frequency to align with prosperity? First, it's essential to understand that this shift requires conscious effort and daily practice. It doesn't happen overnight, but over time you can gradually raise your vibration to match that of the financial abundance you seek. Here are some simple yet powerful techniques that can help you adjust your frequency and invite more prosperity into your life. One of the most effective ways to shift your vibrational frequency is through meditation. Meditation allows you to quiet your mind, release negative thoughts, and create space for positive, abundant energy to flow. By practicing daily meditation, you can train your brain to focus on thoughts of abundance and gratitude, rather than on lack or limitation. Start by setting aside just a few minutes each day to focus on your breath and visualize the life you desire. Picture yourself living in abundance, surrounded by financial freedom, and feeling the joy that comes with it. As you practice, you will notice your thoughts becoming more positive and aligned with your goals. Another powerful tool for raising your vibration is visualization. Visualization is a technique that allows you to vividly imagine your ideal life, including the financial success you wish to achieve. The more you visualize your success in rich detail, seeing the money, feeling the emotions of achievement, and even hearing the sounds of success, the more your mind begins to believe it is possible. This belief, in turn, aligns your energy with the frequency of abundance. The key here is to immerse yourself fully in the experience of your visualization. Don't just think about it, feel it deeply, as if it is happening right now. Gratitude is another essential tool in raising your vibrational frequency. When you express gratitude for what you already have, you send out a powerful signal to the universe that you are open to receiving more. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have, creating a positive feedback loop that invites more abundance into your life. Try keeping a gratitude journal where you write down things you are grateful for every day, no matter how small they may seem. This simple practice can have a profound impact on your overall vibration. It's also important to examine your beliefs about money. If you have deep-seated beliefs that money is scarce, that wealth is for others but not for you, or that you don't deserve financial success, these beliefs are operating at a low frequency. They are essentially blocking the flow of abundance into your life. Rewriting these limiting beliefs is a crucial step in shifting your vibrational frequency. Use affirmations to reprogram your subconscious mind. An affirmation like, "I am worthy of financial abundance and I attract wealth effortlessly," can help you begin to change your mindset and align your energy with prosperity. Repeat these affirmations daily, especially when you catch yourself thinking negatively about money. Additionally, pay attention to your emotions. Emotions are a reflection of your energetic state, and they can be a powerful indicator of whether you are aligned with abundance or scarcity. When you feel fear, anxiety, or frustration about money, it's a sign that your vibrational frequency is out of alignment with what you want to attract. Instead of letting these emotions control you, try to consciously shift them. If you catch yourself feeling anxious about finances, pause and take a deep breath. Shift your focus to something positive, such as a past success or something you are grateful for. This shift in focus will help you raise your frequency and move closer to the vibration of abundance. It's also important to surround yourself with positivity. The people, places, and things you engage with on a daily basis can influence your energy. If you are constantly exposed to negative thoughts, toxic environments, or people who reinforce scarcity thinking, it can be difficult to raise your vibration. Try to surround yourself with individuals who support your growth and encourage abundance. Engage with uplifting content, books, podcasts, and videos that inspire you to think differently about money and success. The more you expose yourself to positive influences, the easier it will be to maintain a high vibrational frequency. Remember, your vibrational frequency is not set in stone. You have the power to change it at any time. It's not about perfection, but about making small, consistent efforts to align yourself with the energy of abundance. As you practice these techniques and begin to shift your frequency, you will notice that opportunities, people, and experiences that align with your financial goals will begin to show up in your life. This is the universe responding to the energy you are putting out. The impact of vibrational frequency on financial prosperity is not just a theoretical concept. It is a powerful and scientifically backed idea that can transform your life. By understanding the connection between your energy, your thoughts, and your financial reality, you can begin to make conscious changes that align you with abundance. Meditation, visualization, gratitude, affirmations, and a positive environment are all tools that can help you raise your vibration and attract the prosperity you deserve. Remember, you are not a passive participant in this process. You are the creator of your reality, and by shifting your energy, you are opening the door to limitless financial abundance. The subconscious mind is one of the most powerful forces that shape our lives, yet it remains largely invisible and misunderstood. We may consciously strive for success, wealth, and abundance, but if our subconscious beliefs are misaligned with these desires, we will find ourselves constantly sabotaging our own progress. Financial success, like any other aspect of life, is deeply influenced by the subconscious patterns we hold. If you've ever found yourself doing everything right on the surface, working hard, setting goals and taking actions, only to see your financial situation stagnate or regress, it might be time to explore the deeper layers of your subconscious mind. At the heart of this issue is the concept of limiting beliefs. These are unconscious thoughts or convictions that often arise from past experiences, societal conditioning, or even childhood teachings. They can take many forms, such as the belief that money is hard to come by, wealth is only for the lucky few, or I'm not worthy of financial success. These beliefs are like invisible blocks that stand in the way of our prosperity. They not only limit our actions, but also influence the way we interpret opportunities, interact with money, and even how we feel about ourselves. The subconscious mind does not question whether these beliefs are true or false. It simply accepts them as reality. One of the most profound insights into the power of the subconscious mind comes from Dr. Bruce Lipton, a biologist and author of The Biology of Belief. Dr. Lipton explains that our subconscious mind is responsible for 95% of our behavior, with the conscious mind only accounting for a small 5%. This means that even though we may consciously think and believe that we deserve wealth, if our subconscious mind holds conflicting beliefs, such as the fear of success or the belief that we don't deserve money, our conscious efforts will be futile. This explains why many people find themselves stuck in financial struggles, despite their best intentions and hard work. The subconscious mind operates like a computer. It stores and processes information based on the data we feed it. If that data is negative or limiting, then the program that runs in the background of our lives will continue to produce results that align with those negative beliefs. For example, if your subconscious believes that money is inherently bad or that wealthy people are selfish, you might unconsciously push away opportunities to make money or sabotage your financial success when it starts to come your way. So how can we begin to change these deeply ingrained subconscious patterns? The process of reprogramming the subconscious mind is not an overnight task. It requires consistent effort and dedication, but the good news is that it is entirely possible. In fact, once you become aware of these limiting beliefs and take steps to replace them with empowering ones, you will begin to notice profound changes in your life. Let's explore some practical techniques that can help you begin reprogramming your subconscious mind for financial success. One of the most effective tools for reprogramming the subconscious mind is affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that challenge and replace negative beliefs. They are statements of truth that you consciously repeat to yourself in order to create new neural pathways and install new beliefs. For example, if you have the belief that money is hard to come by, an affirmation such as "I am worthy of abundance and money flows to me easily and effortlessly" can begin to rewrite that limiting belief. When repeating affirmations, it's crucial to not just say the words, but to really feel the truth of those statements. The more you feel the emotions associated with the affirmation, excitement, joy, relief, the more powerful it becomes. Over time, these new beliefs will become integrated into your subconscious, replacing the old limiting ones. Another powerful technique for reprogramming your subconscious mind is visualization. Visualization is the process of creating vivid mental images of your desired outcomes. By imagining yourself already living in financial abundance, seeing yourself enjoying the things you want to buy, feeling the joy of financial freedom, and experiencing the lifestyle you desire, you begin to train your subconscious mind to believe that these outcomes are possible and real. Visualization works because the subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between real experiences and vividly imagined ones. So when you spend time each day visualizing your financial success, your subconscious begins to accept it as part of your reality. Just as affirmations and visualization help you reprogram your beliefs, meditation is another powerful practice that can help you access and reprogram your subconscious mind. Meditation allows you to quiet the mental chatter, connect with your deeper self, and access the part of your mind that holds the keys to your subconscious beliefs. When you meditate, focus on the feelings of abundance, wealth, and financial freedom. Allow yourself to feel deeply connected to the energy of prosperity, and let this energy infuse every cell of your being. Over time, this practice will create shifts in your subconscious programming, aligning you with the energy of abundance. Hypnosis is another technique that is often used for reprogramming the subconscious mind. While hypnosis may sound mysterious to some, It is simply a state of deep relaxation in which the conscious mind steps aside, allowing the subconscious mind to be more receptive to new suggestions. A trained hypnotherapist can guide you through the process of uncovering and releasing limiting beliefs around money and replacing them with positive, empowering beliefs. Alternatively, you can use self-hypnosis by listening to guided audio recordings that help you reprogram your subconscious mind while you relax or sleep. One of the biggest obstacles to reprogramming the subconscious mind is resistance. Often, when we start working on changing our beliefs, we encounter internal resistance. This resistance may come in the form of doubts, fears, or old patterns of behavior that resurface. For example, you might find yourself thinking, "This isn't going to work," or "I've always struggled with money, so this is just how it's meant to be." These are simply remnants of the old subconscious programming trying to hold on. It's important to recognize these thoughts for what they are: temporary barriers that will dissolve as you continue to work on reprogramming your subconscious. The key is persistence. Every time you encounter resistance, acknowledge it, but don't let it deter you. Keep practicing your affirmations, visualization, and meditation, and over time you will notice that the resistance begins to fade. One of the most important aspects of reprogramming your subconscious mind is to be patient. Just as it took time for limiting beliefs to become ingrained in your subconscious, it will take time to replace them with empowering beliefs. But with consistent effort, you will begin to notice changes. You will feel more confident about money, more open to receiving it, and more capable of manifesting the financial success you desire. It's also essential to practice self-compassion during this process. Reprogramming your subconscious mind is not about beating yourself up for having limiting beliefs or feeling guilty about past financial mistakes. Instead, it's about understanding that your beliefs were formed as a result of your past experiences and that you have the power to change them moving forward. By treating yourself with kindness and patience, you'll make the process of reprogramming much smoother and more effective. Finally, keep in mind that reprogramming the subconscious mind isn't just about affirming wealth and abundance, it's also about changing your relationship with money. Start to view money not as something to be feared or avoided, but as a tool for growth, freedom, and opportunity. The more you develop a healthy relationship with money, the more you will be able to attract it into your life. The subconscious mind plays a central role in shaping our financial reality. The limiting beliefs and patterns we carry within us can keep us stuck in cycles of scarcity and lack. However, by becoming aware of these beliefs and using techniques like affirmations, visualization, meditation, and hypnosis, we can reprogram our subconscious minds to align with financial abundance. Reprogramming the subconscious takes time, patience, and consistent effort. But with dedication, you can create a new, empowered relationship with money that will allow you to manifest the financial success you deserve. At the core of every manifestation lies a simple yet profound truth. Our intentions are the seeds of our reality. It's often said that the universe responds to what we want, but there is more to it than just making wishes. The universe doesn't simply respond to what we say or think. It responds to the energy and emotional coherence we put out into the world. This emotional coherence, combined with a clear intention, forms the foundation for manifesting financial success and abundance. To understand the power of intention, we must first recognize the importance of being clear about what we want. Many people set vague goals or simply wish for more money without a clear understanding of how that would look in their lives. However, when we set a clear, specific intention, one that aligns with our deepest desires and values, the universe begins to align its energies with ours. This clarity helps to create a strong vibrational match between us and the financial reality we wish to manifest. Without clarity, our energy is scattered, and the universe cannot fully respond to our desires. The key is not just to want money, but to know how it will improve your life, what it will allow you to do, and how it will align with your higher purpose. But intention alone is not enough. To truly manifest wealth, we need to cultivate emotional coherence. Emotional coherence refers to the alignment of our emotions with our thoughts and intentions. When our thoughts, feelings, and actions are in harmony, we send out a powerful signal to the universe that we are ready to receive what we desire. In contrast, when our emotions are out of alignment, when we feel fear, doubt, or frustration about money, we are essentially sending mixed signals to the universe. The universe responds not just to our thoughts, but also to the emotional charge behind them. If we are emotionally out of sync, we are blocking the flow of abundance, no matter how clear our intentions may be. This is why emotional coherence is so crucial to manifestation. Our emotions are a form of energy, and like all energy, they emit a frequency that interacts with the world around us. When we feel confident, empowered, and positive about our financial future, we align ourselves with the vibration of abundance. On the other hand, when we feel anxious, fearful, or negative about money, we align ourselves with the vibration of scarcity. The challenge then is to consistently raise our emotional vibration to match the prosperity we wish to manifest. The science behind emotional coherence and its impact on manifestation can be understood through the principles of quantum physics. Quantum physics tells us that everything in the universe is energy, and that energy vibrates at different frequencies. Our thoughts and emotions are no exception. When we consciously choose thoughts that align with wealth and success, and when we cultivate the emotional states that support these thoughts, we begin to emit a frequency that attracts those very things into our lives. The universe, in a sense, responds to the energy we emit, whether we are aware of it or not. So when we are in a state of emotional coherence with our intentions, we are naturally drawing opportunities, people, and resources into our lives that support our financial goals. But how do we achieve emotional coherence? The first step is to recognize when our emotions are out of alignment with our intentions. This requires awareness and mindfulness. When you begin to notice feelings of fear or anxiety about your finances, take a step back and observe these emotions. Are they rooted in past experiences or limiting beliefs about money? Are they based on fears of failure or feelings of unworthiness? Once you become aware of these emotions, you can begin to release them. One of the most effective ways to shift your emotional state is through mindful breathing. Breathing exercises can help you center yourself, calm your nervous system, and shift from a state of fear or anxiety to one of peace and clarity. When you feel your emotions becoming turbulent, take a few deep breaths, focusing on the sensation of the air moving in and out of your body. As you breathe, let go of any negative thoughts or emotions associated with money, and replace them with feelings of gratitude, abundance, and possibility. By practicing this mindfulness technique regularly, you can begin to reprogram your emotional responses to financial situations and cultivate a state of emotional coherence. Visualization is another powerful tool for creating emotional coherence. When you visualize your financial success, it is not enough to simply imagine the end result. You must also tap into the emotions associated with that success. How will it feel to have the financial freedom you desire? What emotions will you experience when you are able to live a life of abundance? Will it be a sense of relief, excitement, joy, or peace? By vividly imagining these emotions as you visualize your success, you begin to create an emotional alignment that supports your intention. The more you practice this emotional coherence in your visualizations, the more your subconscious mind will accept this reality as your own. Gratitude also plays a central role in emotional coherence. When we express gratitude, we align ourselves with the vibration of abundance. Gratitude is an emotion that naturally attracts more of the good things we desire in life, including financial prosperity. Each time you feel gratitude for the money you already have, you send out a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to receive more. Practice gratitude not only for the money that is already in your life, but also for the financial abundance that is on its way. This practice helps shift your emotional state from one of lack to one of abundance, making it easier for you to manifest your desires. As you work on cultivating emotional coherence, it's important to recognize the power of beliefs in shaping your emotional state. If you believe that money is difficult to obtain, or that wealth is only for others, these beliefs will influence your emotional responses to financial situations. You may feel frustrated, defeated, or resentful when you encounter financial challenges, which only reinforces the emotional state of scarcity. On the other hand, if you believe that money is abundant and that you are deserving of it, you will naturally feel more confident, positive, and open to receiving it. Changing your beliefs takes time, but it is an essential part of aligning your emotions with your intentions. As you begin to shift your beliefs about money, you will notice that your emotional state starts to change as well. You will begin to feel more empowered and in control of your financial situation, rather than feeling overwhelmed or powerless. This shift in belief is one of the most powerful ways to align your emotional state with your financial goals and increase your ability to manifest prosperity. The final key to emotional coherence and successful manifestation is persistence. Manifesting wealth is not a one-time event. It is an ongoing process that requires consistent effort and focus. It's easy to get discouraged if we don't see immediate results, but the key is to stay aligned with your intentions and emotions, even in the face of challenges. The more you practice emotional coherence, the easier it will become to stay in alignment with your financial goals, no matter what external circumstances arise. Trust that the universe is always responding to your energy, and be patient as the manifestation process unfolds. The power of intention and emotional coherence is at the heart of financial manifestation. When your thoughts, emotions, and actions are in harmony, you send out a powerful signal to the universe that aligns with the frequency of abundance. Emotional coherence is achieved through practices like mindful breathing, visualization, gratitude, and shifting limiting beliefs. By cultivating emotional coherence and maintaining a clear, focused intention, you will begin to attract the wealth and financial opportunities you desire. Remember, the universe is always responding to your energy, so make sure that your energy is aligned with the financial success you seek. We often think of our financial reality as something external, a result of the actions we take in the material world, such as working hard, setting financial goals, and managing resources effectively. While these actions are important, there is an often overlooked force that shapes our financial destiny: the universal energy field. This invisible field of energy surrounds us, connects us all, and has the potential to influence every aspect of our lives, including our financial prosperity. Understanding how to tap into and align with this energy can transform your financial reality in ways that go beyond traditional methods of wealth building. At its core, the universal energy field is the fundamental fabric of existence. Everything in the universe, from the smallest particles to the largest galaxies, is made up of energy. This energy vibrates at different frequencies, and it is through these frequencies that we interact with the world around us. The idea that we are all connected by a vast energy field is not just a spiritual concept, but a scientific one as well. Quantum physics has shown us that everything in the universe is interconnected through an invisible energy field, and that our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs emit frequencies that influence this field. One of the most influential voices in understanding the power of the universal energy field is Gregg Braden, a renowned scientist and author. Braden's work on the unified field, the idea that all energy in the universe is interconnected, shows that we are not isolated beings, but rather part of a vast network of energy that affects and is affected by everything around us. In his book, The Divine Matrix, Braden explains how this energy field is responsive to human consciousness. In essence, when we change our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, we are altering the frequency we emit into the universal field, which, in turn, changes our external reality. This concept is not just theoretical, it has been demonstrated through numerous scientific studies. One of the most well-known experiments is the double-slit experiment, a cornerstone of quantum mechanics, which shows that particles can behave as both waves and matter, depending on the observer's perception. This experiment illustrates that our consciousness and intentions influence the very fabric of reality. If our thoughts and emotions can affect subatomic particles, imagine the profound impact they can have on our financial lives when we align them with abundance and prosperity. So how does the universal energy field impact our finances? The energy we put out into the universe creates a ripple effect that influences the opportunities, people, and circumstances that come into our lives. Just as a radio receiver picks up a signal at a specific frequency, we too tune in to the frequencies that match our internal state. When our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs are aligned with prosperity, we become a magnet for opportunities that align with that energy. Conversely, if we are vibrating at a frequency of scarcity, fear, or doubt, we will attract more of the same, reinforcing the cycle of financial struggle. This is where the power of gratitude and visualization comes into play. Gratitude, as an emotional state, emits a high-frequency energy that sends a powerful message to the universe. When you express gratitude for the abundance in your life, even if it's small, You align yourself with the frequency of abundance. This creates an opening in the universal energy field for more prosperity to flow into your life. Gratitude also shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have, raising your vibration and attracting more of what you are thankful for. Visualization is another powerful tool for harnessing the universal energy field. When you visualize your financial success, you are sending a clear message to the universe about what you want. But it's not just about picturing the outcome. It's about feeling the emotions associated with that success. How will it feel to live with financial freedom? How will your life change when you have the financial resources to live your dreams? By vividly imagining your success and feeling the emotions of joy, relief, and gratitude, you begin to align your energy with the frequency of prosperity. The more you do this, the more your energy field becomes attuned to the financial reality you desire, and the universe begins to respond by bringing people, opportunities, and circumstances into your life that support your financial goals. It's also important to recognize that the universal energy field responds to intention. Intention is not just a wish or a desire, it's a conscious decision to align with a specific outcome. When you set a clear, focused intention for your financial success, you are sending a strong signal to the universe about what you want. But it's not enough to just say, "I want financial freedom." The universe responds to the clarity, passion, and emotional energy behind your intention. This is why it's so important to get clear on what financial success looks like for you, and to hold that vision with unwavering belief and conviction. However, the energy field is not only influenced by our conscious thoughts and intentions. It is also deeply affected by our unconscious beliefs and past experiences. These beliefs can act as filters through which we perceive the world, and they can either amplify or block the flow of energy into our financial lives. If you have deep-seated beliefs about money being difficult to obtain, or about not being deserving of wealth, these beliefs can create energetic blockages that prevent prosperity from flowing into your life. This is why it's so important to not only focus on conscious intention, but also to work on releasing limiting beliefs and emotional blockages that may be hindering your financial success. One way to clear these blockages is through energy healing techniques, such as Reiki or EFT, emotional freedom technique. These practices work by helping to release negative energy and emotional trauma that may be stored in the body, allowing you to clear the energetic blocks that are preventing prosperity from flowing into your life. By working with the universal energy field in this way, you can begin to dissolve the barriers that have been holding you back and open yourself up to receiving the financial abundance you desire. Another powerful way to harness the energy field for financial success is through intuitive guidance. Many people overlook the role that intuition plays in manifestation, but your intuition is a direct connection to the universal energy field. When you listen to your intuition and follow the guidance it provides, you are aligning yourself with the flow of abundance. Intuition can help you recognize opportunities, make the right decisions, and take inspired action that leads to financial success. The more you trust your intuition, the more you will find yourself guided toward the financial opportunities that are meant for you. One of the most profound aspects of working with the universal energy field is the realization that we are not separate from the universe. We are an integral part of it. This means that the energy we put out into the world not only impacts our own lives, but also influences the collective energy of humanity. When we align ourselves with abundance, we contribute to the overall flow of prosperity in the world, creating a ripple effect that can impact others. In this sense, the more we focus on our own financial success, the more we contribute to the global flow of abundance. This interconnectedness reminds us that prosperity is not a finite resource. It is an infinite flow that can be tapped into by anyone willing to align with it. The universal energy field plays a powerful role in shaping our financial reality. By understanding that everything is connected through energy, we can begin to harness the power of this field to manifest the financial success we desire. Gratitude, visualization, intention, energy healing, and intuition are all tools that can help us align with the energy of abundance and open ourselves up to receiving the wealth and opportunities that are available to us. The key is to recognize that we are not separate from the universe. We are an integral part of it, and by aligning our energy with prosperity, we can transform our financial reality in profound ways. As we come to the end of this journey, It's important to remember that the transformation of your financial reality starts from within. Your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs are the powerful forces that shape your life and your financial success. The tools and techniques we've explored, from aligning your vibrational frequency to reprogramming your subconscious mind, are not just theoretical ideas. They are practical, transformative actions that can bring you closer to the abundance and prosperity you deserve. Remember, financial success is not just about working harder or chasing money. It's about aligning with the energy of abundance and allowing prosperity to flow naturally into your life. Gratitude, visualization, emotional coherence, and intention are the keys to unlocking this flow. And once you make the decision to consciously align your energy, the universe will respond in ways you could never have imagined. The universal energy field is not some distant concept. It's a living, breathing force that is constantly interacting with you. By tuning into this field, reprogramming your beliefs, and cultivating a mindset of abundance, you can create a reality where wealth and success are not just possible but inevitable. You have the power within you to transform your financial reality. All it takes is the courage to believe in your worth and take aligned action. The universe is waiting to support you, but it's up to you to take the first step toward manifesting the life of abundance that's already yours. Are you ready to break free from the limitations that have held you back and step into a life of financial freedom and prosperity? If this video has inspired you to take charge of your financial destiny, I invite you to subscribe to this channel and join our community of like-minded individuals on this transformative journey. Don't stop now. The next steps in your journey are waiting for you. Click on the video on the screen to continue learning, and together, let's create the abundant life you've always dreamed of.